In Afghanistan, women aren't allowed to leave their houses on their own. In Iran, women aren't allowed to watch the World Cup in the stadium. In Saudi Arabia, women aren't allowed to drive. In Vatican City, women aren't allowed to vote, whilst at least 189 countries in the world regard this as a basic right. In the United States of America, white women are paid 70 cents for each dollar a man makes for the same job. These are problems around the world caused by gender inequality. And here's where feminism comes in. Feminism is gender equality, despite what you may have heard on social media. There have been people who claim to be feminists, but come off as man-hating, which is not what feminism is about. The true feminist spirit is to strive to achieve a gender-balanced world, not to degrade men to get all the women to the top. Now, for the case of Hong Kong, the Gender Inequality Index hasn't been measured, and thanks to compulsory education, both men and women have high and similar literacy rates, and women have just about the same rights to voting, mobility, and watching whatever they want as men do. So why are we talking about this? Doesn't Hong Kong provide equality between the genders? We don't think so, and here are our reasons for that.
I will not go back into the kitchen, thank you very much. I only watch Star Wars to impress boys.
Planning my wedding is not more important than planning my career.
Apparently, women in science are either incompetent or romantic interests.
Rationality and gender are separate concepts.
Society expects me to take a secondary role to boys.
People blame rape victims instead of rapists.
'Cause you're a woman shouldn't stop me from reaching my dreams.
An unequal world is also unfair to boys.
All animals are equal, and none are more equal than others.
Now, you may think some of these statements are unproblematic, or even normal, or that some of these girls have a bad attitude and are disrespectful. However, this proves our point exactly. What these girls are saying is that, due to our ingrained traditional beliefs and values, girls are treated differently than boys, such as being expected to care more about superficial matters than our own future paths, or expected to only surround our thoughts with boys and attraction, or even being assumed to be less capable than boys in our areas of interest just because we are female. This is unfair, and yes, it is sexist. And it is everywhere around us in Hong Kong, from advertisements to parental advice to our very own thoughts and values. These thoughts are dripping with the traditional belief of the superiority of men, and that also affects men negatively. For example, men are expected to be stoic or even reticent because being emotional is, apparently, too effeminate. Moreover, men are expected to be the provider of his home, forcing the entire economic burden onto the traditional man of the house, and thus placing a man's value onto such superficial matters. That's why we need feminism. It is unfair that such traditional values should limit what girls are capable of achieving in life, or force a heavy economic burden on a man just because of their sex and/or gender. Feminism changes our way of thinking, and ultimately empowers us, even men, to reach new heights and break free from the boundaries of thought and tradition. That is why we need feminism. And that is why I am a feminist. Thank you for watching this video. Do leave a comment below telling us why you need feminism, or tell us your thoughts on this matter so we can discuss it together. Or tweet with the hashtag #IamAFeminist to spread the message. Thank you, and we hope you have a good day.